welcome to the grand finals of the Overwatch SEA Tournament. I'm Adam, and I'm really excited to be here today because we're about to crown the grand champions of Southeast Asia. Just a little recap, the top 8 teams have been battling it out in a single elimination format to make it to the final 4, where we have the double elimination format. Right now though, we have the lower bracket finals matchup between 2 Singaporean teams, Bbong and Unestablished.Juniors. As the teams are taking their place right now, let me introduce you to the shoutcasters for this match, Suki and Sodafiz. Guys?
Thank you so much, Adam. Back at it again with the Overwatch Southeast Asian Tournament Finals. And right now it's going to be head-to-head, Singapore versus Singapore.
Yeah, so we have the lower bracket finals for you here today. And, you know, Bbong, a team that's only formed, actually, I think only 1 month ago, competitively. They have only played in this tournament. This is their very first debut tournament as a team.
Yeah, and Unestablished.Juniors, they've been around, this current roster itself, Unestablished.Juniors, have been around for 5 months. Pretty new, I would say so, but they've been performing really well so far.
I mean, Unestablished.Juniors, Unestablished, the team as an organization, has been around for quite a while now, but this roster, the juniors team, you know, made up of these players, as you said, 5 months, and they are spearheaded by UE Revenant, who has been in the esports scene for quite a while now.
Yeah, before we go further into the match, we're going to bring it to Adam. Adam, take it away.
Right, it's a best of 5 series. The winner will meet SaiZone in the grand finals. So, Bbong, are you guys ready? Yeah! Unestablished.Juniors, are you guys ready? Yeah! All right, here we go. Take it away, guys.
Alright, Unestablished.Juniors versus Bbong, the 2 Singaporean teams head-to-head. That is pretty much do or die here, Suki.
So the person who, the team actually, that loses this series actually goes home, and the winner gets to fight SaiZone VN in the grand finals.
Exactly, like you mentioned earlier on, both teams pretty new. I would say so myself as well. You agreed with me. Bbong have been around for at least close to a month, or not even close to a month actually, but for the side of Unestablished.Juniors, they have been around for close to like 5 months or so, and they've been taking part in recent tournaments as well locally.
So Bbong doesn't actually have the same experience that I think UE has, Unestablished.Juniors has, because as you were saying, you know, Kinzo on that Reinhardt, actually they've been playing together in a team in competitive season 4 quite a lot, and Kinzo as a Reinhardt actually is the top 15 Reinhardts, or the top 15th Reinhardt, right? So compared to that, you know, UE Revenant, he plays other heroes as well, but his Reinhardt is not too bad, still the top 2% in the world. So we're gonna see these 2 main tanks going at it strong. And it's interesting to note that UE Revenant, as the captain of his team, he gets to lead UE Juniors into this lower bracket finals, and Kinzo also the co-captain for his team. You know, we'll see whether, you know, this sort of heavy tank in Reinhardt or in Winston actually is able to be the game changer for them.
Yeah, as a captain, you have to be selfless. You know, it's not about your rank, it's not about your skills rating, right? It's all about winning the match. But the first map, it's going to be King's Row. So really looking forward to see what these 2 teams have to bring to us to the table here. So without further ado, we're going to start the first map of the match. There you have it, Suki. King's Row, the most popular picked map of the tournament.
I mean, King's Row is a beautiful map. You know,
it is actually.
It's a very beautiful map, and we're going to see Unestablished.Juniors getting to attack first. Revenant, along with the rest of his team, I believe that they've actually played King's Row very, very often, and they actually did not lose King's Row once, I think, this entire tournament, when they started on defense. So every time that they started on defense in King's Row, they actually haven't lost the game, but today they're actually starting on offense.
Yeah, for the side of Bbong here, they're pretty new, and I want to see the element of surprise what Bbong has to deliver against a team such as Unestablished.Juniors.
I mean, this is do or die. Whoever loses this basically gets eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah.
So this is their last opportunity to show us what they are made of.
But the winner will go straight to the grand finals to go up against SaiZone VN.
And maybe if they get a date with SaiZone VN as well, I think that would be quite interesting.
Oh, that will be
I mean, it'll be interesting to see. And we do see Kinzo actually, once again, on that Winston. So Bbong falling back onto their...
Kinzo is on Reinhardt.
Oh, sorry, Reinhardt, sorry. Kinzo and Treaty going back onto their tanks. Treaty, though, he was playing the Zarya and also playing the Roadhog now. He's on that Diva. We're going to see Script 1 once again on his Genji. So no Tracer Alir defense here for them.
Yeah, we see a lot of Genjis even on defense these days, especially in competitive matches. They realize the strength they have together with a Nano Boost to combo together the Dragon Blade.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Unestablished.Juniors, TJ on that Reaper. Something you don't see very often. They are expecting a high tank lineup coming up from Bbong here.
Coming from the back lines here, trying to deal as much damage as possible. Charges in, will get anyone though, won't be able to get anyone just yet. The applying pressure is still coming up from the side of Unestablished.Juniors here, but the heals coming up from Legend will keep TJ alive.
Script 1 does get taken out by Rebonds, and that's the first kill in a series of 2. They take Treaty out of that Diva mech, but can they get more here? Unestablished.Juniors actually very aggressively coming in from the flank. And they...
Oh, and Kinzo will get taken down as well. TJ with a tank shredder. The Reaper will take down that Reinhardt, and they will be able to cap the point.
I mean, they flanked through Hotel, and with Reaper, TJ just doing so much damage, I don't think that Bbong was, ready for that at all.
Exactly. The pick... I mean, Reaper's not usually picked these days because, I mean, the damage output is there, but the survivability is the real reason why it's not picked that much.
It's also his effective range is so small, so it was very smart of them to go to Hotel to force Bbong into a sort of tight corner where TJ could apply the most damage to. But here, Alir actually doing a lot of damage onto TJ. And Yuhi Junior's TJ, I think the youngest player there, doing a lot of work here on that Reaper.
Yep, fun fact. There you go, dropping the Earth Shatter, but doesn't get anyone though. But the reply is coming in as well. Kinzo finally will get 2 kills with 1 Fire Strike.
And they get so many kills down now on the side of Bbong, actually doing a lot of work. Unestablished.Juniors get wiped.
That was just one ultimate coming up from the side of Kinzo. Will allow themselves to full hold that point. And the thing is that Legend actually used his Nano Boost onto his Revenant.
Yeah, so they tried the best to keep Revenant alive there, but Kinzo, the perfect timing, the mind games between these two Reinhardts is just, pretty epic right now.
Oh, Dragon Blade's coming through Script 1. Can he deal any damage here? Nothing going down so far. Tactical Visor has been popped as well. Monster just trying to keep everybody alive, and Kinzo will be able to take down Revenant here. Tactical Visor with the Nano Boost coming through, but the shield to keep him alive gets hooked in. But it's okay, Treaty will save him and takes down Yuki. They will be able to still hold this point.
They want to cycle these kills. They want to kill the Ana and the Zarya, but they decide, very smart play, just to fall back, not to get caught out in this scenario. So Bbong, they did use a couple of ultis for that. I think it was 3 or 4 ultimates just to defend that point, but at the same time, Unestablished.Juniors as well dropped the Reinhardt and the Lucia ulti, but never mind. Graviton Surge and Diva Bomb going out both ways.
Oh, die, coming through, but Ele with the replies will take down 2 on his own as well. It's a back and forth situation. Revenant with the double kill onto its Kinzo versus Ele. They might actually be able to finally push. No, they're still folding this point.
Yeah, and in fact, Script 1 actually on that Genji still alive.
Oh,
he gets picked out by that Fire Strike though. So Revenant doing a lot for his team. He actually managed to, I think he was chasing a couple of kills on the side from Bbong, and he got those kills and then came back to save his team. So Unestablished.Juniors have all the momentum going for them now. They have 2 ultimates coming up. Meanwhile, Bbong only has 1, Script 1, only the closest to his ulti. No, wait, Alir as well. Both of them being quite close to their ultis here.
The aggression coming up from the side of Bbong, that was right, because they need to just full hold and just stagger the time to make sure they just get more time as possible for the side of Unestablished.Juniors here. But TJ will be able to take down Eller as well on that 76. Ryuji Wakyukurai coming through, but nullified by TJ with that Helix Rockets coming out from the 76 as well.
Yeah, and TJ doing so much work on this high ground. He has so much free reign, even going after Monster. They take him out with the help of Rebonds as well. And unfortunately, only 3D left on the point. And he has to sort of contest, but he can't. He gets taken out. Someone's contesting though. I mean, a Savior on that Lucian gets picked off by TJ with a rocket.
This is where the snowball happens here, Suki. This is where things just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Unestablished.Juniors has the advantage here because they have a lot of ult charges. They have a lot of ultimates in their economy as well. But if you look at it closely for the side of Bbong, they do have a lot of ults up as well. Treaty really close to the self-destruct.
Yeah, they're all saving up, I think. I think it was a good play coming out from Bbong to sort of save their ultimates, sort of arrange themselves properly. But we do see here the Diva mech going in for Rebonds. Gets 2! Kinzo and Alir. That was a that Reinhardt unable to stop that damage from coming through. Drop the beat, and Xavier trying to maintain on the point. But that beautiful Reinhardt ulti from Revenant gets down 4, and they're gonna clear Bbong, I believe.
But they're still holding on to those ultimate charges. They realize that, you know what, the payload is still a little bit too far away. They still can hold this point. All they need to do is regroup together as a team for the side of Bbong, and they will be able to pop the Earth Shatter, the Nano Boost, as well as the Tactical Visor, and they do have a Dragon Blade coming up. But he gets taken down just before he gets his ult up.
So unfortunate for this, Script 1 getting taken out. Kinzo drops the ultimate but doesn't hit anyone. The shield on Revenant just too strong. TJ with the Tactical Visor takes out 3.
Oh
My goodness, instant kills coming in from the side of Unestablished Juniors. And they're going to be able to push into the final point.
What an amazing push. I was talking about it earlier on as well. The snowball the effect coming up from the side of Unestablished Juniors. They took that to their advantage, and not to mention the blocks coming in from Revenant. He knows that Kinzo has that Earth Shatter. He played the mind games. When you're playing on a Reinhardt versus Reinhardt situation, it's all about the mind games. You know who has the Earth Shatter. You're going to drop it first. I'm going to bait that Earth Shatter coming out.
Yeah, exactly. And we could see how Unestablished Juniors, they actually swapped out their heroes perfectly. You know, we saw TJ start on that Reaper. We realized the Reaper was not doing it. Goes over to that Soldier. We saw him take out Script 1, take out, I believe, a Monster on that Ana. He did so much work as a Soldier. He recognized that, you know, the Reaper was not good for the Streets phase, go into Soldier, and then they did so much work. They just started steamrolling through the Streets phase into the Foundry, and Bbong just didn't have an answer to it at all.
All right, this is going to be the second round. This time, it's going to be Bbong. It's going to be taking the attacking side. And let's look at the team compositions here so far. Still, Revenant still sticking on that Reinhardt. I personally think that's a really good pick.
Yeah, I mean, Reinhardt on King's Row, I think, is one of those things where you expect to see it all the time, because as we saw earlier, having a Reinhardt without another Reinhardt on the other side. So, okay, wait. Let me rephrase myself. When both teams have a Reinhardt, right, they have that Reinhardt v Reinhardt battle. Once your team has a Reinhardt and the enemy team doesn't, it's easy Earth Shatters for you, and the enemy team just has to play around that. So the way we'll see Bbong, if they're going to do what I think they're going to do, which is going to be maybe a dive comp, right? They're going to have to remain split the whole time. They're going to have to come in from different angles all at once. And Ella, we're going to see whether his Widowmaker can get a good pick off here.
Xavier's probably going to switch out to a Mercy. He did a lot of really good plays on the Mercy in King's Row, so we might see really good reses coming up from this support main here. And Ella, on that Widowmaker, can he actually get any picks here so far? Because they do have that Reinhardt. The thing about having a Reinhardt, it's really good for you. Oh! Ooh. The headshot's coming in, but that is a tank. That is a tank. A really nice headshot on that Zarya, but a tank is really hard to take down, even with a headshot.
And Unestablished Juniors, knowing this, they're actually circling around. Yep. They're going to force Bbong to choose between getting a pick off. Oh, but never mind. Script 1 gets a pick off on Fearless, even though TJ manages to equalize. That Script done in the back as well.
And TJ is getting a lot of pressure here, but the heals, man, coming out from Legend, keeping him alive for so long. Still trying to take him down. And TJ is all the way in the back lines as well.
Yeah, meanwhile, Yuki takes out Elia, which means that the Bbong offense is actually very weak right now. They're going to have to fall back, and TJ just doing so much work. He's zoning the entire enemy team here.
Yeah, Elia switches up to H-Tracer. That's a better pick, I would say, I personally think, as well, because if you just look at the composition coming up from the side of Unestablished Juniors, they are very tank-heavy, focus on the side of Reborns as well as Revenant.
And here we see Bbong. They're trying to get more DPS. They're going to see whether Ella can get anything done. Maybe flank around the back. Try and get Revenant down. He is firing at the shield, but he wants to take out TJ. TJ, though, the Helix rocket into Elia. Takes him out straight away. TJ is so good on this Soldier. And Yuki, we saw on that Genji doing so much work as well.
Ella got deleted by those Helix rockets as well. And look at the ult charges for the side of Unestablished Juniors. They have that Nano Visor coming through for the next aggression coming up from the side of Bbong.
And Kinzo on that Winston, actually getting quite close to his Primal Rage as well, trying to figure out how to go in, but unfortunately, I think
TJ pops the Nano Visor as well, going through. They do have the Dragon Blade of it there, but they don't even need to use it. The aggression coming up from Bbong is easy for them to handle. Gets another kill on Monster as well, and they will be able to hold this point yet again.
Yeah, Unestablished Juniors doing so much work. Legend on that Ana, hitting those heals. He's just keeping his entire team alive.
Yeah, look at the ult charges though for Bbong. They do have that sound barrier. They do have the rocket barrage. They do have the Transcendence. They have 2 support ults up, and they're ready to pop their primal rage as well. There you go, coming in, just trying to see if we can actually get anything with this rocket barrage. They will be able to take down Fearless though.
So there's one down on the side of Unestablished Juniors, but they've fallen back. Oh, actually the Graviton Surge coming out. It was a deflected Graviton. Was it a deflected Graviton Surge?
It was a deflected
oh
Graviton
my
Surge.
goodness, from Rebonds. So
I don't think it's
wait, hang on.
They don't have a Genji. No,
okay,
no.
sorry.
Yeah.
that was interesting. The Graviton Surge on the screen just looked very strange. So Graviton Surge coming up from Rebonds actually manages to catch out Bbong there.
They do have the Dragon Blade, they do have the sound barrier up for the next push coming in from the side of Bbong. Unestablished Juniors seems to be establishing themselves well at this point.
So they're holding very well. I mean, Bbong have taken 1 point, but that's not enough. You need to get it all the way to the end, but Dragon Blade going in. Yuki going in onto the supports. He's trying to get a kill, but he manages to get 1 slice, but that's it.
He can actually get a kill on towards the monster with the dash resets coming in for the next one. So we'll take him down, 2 supports down for the side of Bbong. Unestablished Juniors will wipe the heals.
And Script though does take out TJ, but they've committed everything to get TJ on this soldier. Is it worthwhile? Script actually gets dashed through. Yuki taking the kill there.
Going ninja mode here, Cyborg Ninja coming through. Yuki dealing damage even on towards a flying Pharah.
And here we go.
Oh, sneaky peeky. No. Ellie, you're gonna get taken down by this ninja right here. He's a real ninja.
They've got 2 ultimates though on the side of Bbong. They need to use it now. This is their last push. 10 seconds left to go in. The Diva ultimate going in. Doesn't get anyone though.
Oh, very nicely played. You saw that he actually used the barrier to get some charges from that self-destruct. But TJ with the nano visor coming through. We're gonna take down 1. Going for more. Takes down Scripton as well. And Savior is the only one on point as well. Is gonna get taken down. It's another nicely full hole coming out from Unestablished Juniors. And they're gonna take the map 3-0.
So Unestablished Juniors, a very convincing win from them. And I'm just that defense was just phenomenal. They knew exactly how to deal with the aggression, and you know they sort of TJ. He did so much work on that soldier that the entire team of Bbong just kept going after TJ, and TJ made them overcommit so many times. While his team just takes out the rest of them.
Can we talk about Yuki? He went ace mode. He was just on point with that Genji. He even knew Ella was coming from the back line, trying to take down the supports. He was just sneaking from the back lines and taking him down.
Yeah, and that's 1-0 in the series now in favor of Unestablished Junior. So gonna give it back to Adam.
We have a hot one on our hands. Look at this, Unestablished Juniors taking the match. They lead the series 1-0.
Thank you very much, Adam. He's a really handsome man, isn't he?
Okay. Don't put that on me on air. My goodness. Anyway, when we saw Unestablished Juniors, I think what we've seen from them is a lot of good hero choices.
Yeah.
I think, TJ, we've seen him play on a lot of heroes. We've seen him play Mei, Pharah. I think he was playing a tank earlier as well. And he decided to go for soldier on that defense because when you have that soldier, when you have that long range damage, Script 1 can't get in.
Yeah.
He can't get in as a Genji, and then even the supports are always at risk because of TJ. And he's so far back that the tanks have to overcome it. We saw Kinzo just trying to get at him, but he just couldn't reach him at all.
I want to talk about Reborns here. Reborns on that Zarya really dealt with Script 1's Genji throughout that whole period of that map. Not to mention, he utilizes the barriers to stop the damage coming through from his tank. So Revenant was pretty much kept alive just because of him. And not to mention Legend on the Ana kept everybody alive. Even TJ that was almost gone taken down in the hotel area earlier on. He was kept alive for such a long time. And the next map is going to be Hanamura.
Oh man, we're gonna see once again Hanamura.
We've seen
a lot of Hanamura
so
today.
Far has been 2 Hanamuras for the finals itself.
Yeah, so haven't actually seen anything other than Hanamura, but Hanamura is one of those maps. It's a very pretty map as well.
But one of my favorite maps actually, in terms of like
the artwork and design.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really interested to see how Bbong will handle this map. Why? Because they haven't been really putting as much, I would say, they haven't really been performing on 2CP maps, but this time it's going to be different because they know, out of all the teams that have been taking part in the finals, they know UE Juniors more than any other teams in the finals itself.
Yeah, I mean, Unestablished Juniors, a team in Singapore who is quite established. They've been around for a while, and I'm sure Bbong has probably seen them play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so whereas, the other teams from Vietnam maybe not as visible for them. So we're going to see whether Bbong know how they're going to play against Unestablished Juniors, who have actually seen to be very dominant so far.
All right. Without further ado, we're going to start the second map of the match. It's going to be Hanamura. All right, there we go. It's going to be UE Juniors, Unestablished Juniors on the attacking side. And for the side of the defending side, it's going to be Bbong.
So Bbong on the defense, we saw Script 1 once again. I was telling you earlier, he plays on the pagoda. He always likes to take the high ground.
Yep.
And once again, running soldier. So he's quite a... I want to say that between Aaliyah and Script 1, they are both very, very good DPS players. Script 1 tends to play Genji and also swaps over to Pharah, whereas Aaliyah, he sticks onto that Tracer, Widowmaker, as well as the Soldier. So both of their hero pools overlap a little bit, but they do seem to enjoy playing that Soldier quite a lot in their lineup in general.
This is the composition that people don't really know how to deal with here. Unestablished Juniors, they have that composition that was very hard for any defending side to handle, because TJ and Legend, they can just jump in together with Yuki as well as Revenant, and not to mention, Legend will have so much free reign to just move around as a Mercy to just jump into any hero that needs healing. So they have a lot of opportunity to just push through the first point really fast.
Yeah, actually the beauty of Unestablished Juniors lineup, right, is that basically this is a 6-man dive comp. Because now with the Lucio speed wall ride increase, he can go in together with his team. So we're going to be able to see whether Fearless on this Lucio is able to speed boost his team together with him to take them all together. This 6-man dive comp in a way, I believe. And Bbong, they do have the Soldier to help deal with the Pharah, but a Soldier alone is not going to be able to take down the Pharah Mercy combo reliably.
So what they're going to do is they're going to just hold this first entrance here. They're flying on top. They'll take down that 76 as well. But the heals, man, the heals coming up from the side of Bbong will keep him alive. He even took down TJ, by the way.
Yeah, so he managed to burst down TJ immediately once they jumped on him. But at the same time now, Script 1 has lost his favorite position. He's going to try to figure out a way whether he wants to go into high ground, whether he wants to stay in the back line, and they need to decide what they want to do now before TJ comes back.
Look at the ult charges coming up from Script 1. He had so much... he has so many... opponents to just shoot down and increase that ult chance. He's already 60% of the huge out by the hooks coming in. But TJ will be kept alive by Legend, and TJ will take down Treaty instead and go in for one more as well. Revenant finishes up Savior, but Script 1 is really close to that tactical visor, Suki.
Is he gonna pop it though? He's so low. He gets taken out by Yuki, and it's a team wipe on the side of... Oh wait, no, one more. Oh. And now it is a team wipe on the side of Unestablished Juniors.
Did you see that? 180?
Yeah.
180 right click?
The interesting thing was we saw that Treaty, he hooked TJ in, but actually it was Rebonds with that defensive matrix that saved him from being insta-gibbed, and instead TJ got the kill onto Treaty.
They do have that rest, Suki. They do have that Dragon Blade as well coming in from Yuki. Are they going to utilize it though? Because Script 1, he has that tactical visor. They don't have a nano boost though for the side of Unestablished Juniors.
I mean, it's gonna be close. I don't know who's gonna win, a nano visor or a Dragon Blade with a Mercy Res as well for the aftermath.
They do have the Earth Shatter as well coming from Kinzo, and on the side of Unestablished Juniors, they only have 2 ultimates so far. Can they? Oh, Yuki gets a kill onto us 2 of the supports, but Ellie with the replies. But TJ says no. I'm gonna take more about tactical visors coming through.
But Legend is still alive. He gets the res on the 4.
Coming in, keeping everybody alive in the game as well. Going for more as he takes down Script 1 as he was trying to just go back to the point.
And now we see he has the Ana boost, but Aaliyah can't get much done. They do drop the sound barrier for him. Treaty gets taken out straight away.
They don't know that Ella is right behind him. He was contesting the point the whole time throughout all the barrages coming in. Savior dropped the sound barrier as well, and Kinzo will finally be able to take down Legend on their Mercy.
And the respawns are just too strong for Bbong right now. Revenant does drop the Primal Rage, but he gets hooked in. Is he going to get taken out? His ultimate ends. He can't heal. 300 health left. He's going to get attacked by Kinzo. He's getting some heals from his supports, but he dropped down to the bottom, and now Treaty gets a beautiful hook and kill onto Fearless.
That was a very nice play by Eller. Eller realized that he has a nano boost. He was just dealing so much damage on the back lines, getting the ult charges out for himself as well. And he was not even contested. The thing is that they were clearing out the respawns coming in, but Eller was behind, just contesting the point.
And Monster gave him the Ana boost, which made him so much more survivable. So even though he was alone on the point as a Tracer, he was elusive and survivable, manages to stay alive long enough for the entire team to come back, and Unestablished.Juniors didn't even get the single tick on it.
Exactly, and right now they need to regroup, they need to compose and recompose themselves. They do have, I would say, they do have the Soundbarrier, they do have the Dragon Lane Blade up yet again as well. But if you look at the side of Bbong, they're ready for the next aggression.
And Script1 just doing the work he can. TJ swapping out to the McCree now, actually, I think wants to deal with Ella on that Tracer.
The flashbang and headshots will deal with that instantly. Can he actually get the flashbang here? That's the question, because it's not as easy as you think.
Yeah, it's quite a short range, so... Oh, TJ actually gets shot at by Monster. Oh! He eats the Fire Strike as well, but he's still alive, don't worry. Legend is there to heal him. He eats the Helix Rock at 5 health!
HP! 5 HP, what a close call there.
But Elliot takes out Revenant in the meantime.
Look at that, they even take one down. They have a lot of out charges as well. They're ready for the next team fight, Yasuki. They're even pushing for more. He can actually get a kill onto his Legend, but gets the med pack. Fortunately, will be able to keep himself alive.
I mean, Reborns had no mech that entire fight. They were just waiting for an opportunity to get in there, waiting for TJ to get a pick. But in that waiting, though, Elliot was the one who pulled the trigger first, gets Revenant.
Exactly, right now they seem to be having a little bit of an issue just trying to get that second point. They do have Reborns with that self-destruct. They do have, oh my goodness, it's a bear. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh, it doesn't get anyone though, unfortunately. But Yuki coming from the back lines with that Nano boost will be able to take down Treaty though. Nano Visor, but the defense matrix coming up from Reborn to nullify the damage.
He manages to get a lot of damage down the team, but Yuki just follows him around, takes him out. And they do drop the sound barrier, but is it going to be enough for them to take the point here?
Revenant coming in, Treaty pops a whole health, pushing everybody away. And Revenant will be able to take down the deflects coming in as well. Will be able to take down Treaty as well. Legend, the sound barrier coming in as well. Will they be able to hold the point? Sounds Lucio, the only one alive, but Script1 coming back from the back lines. Will be able to hold the point. No, Script1 and Savior will get taken down here. Really close here, Zuki.
Kinzo gets slapped by Legend as he charges in. Beautiful sleeps coming out from Legend on that Ana, and they're trying their best to get on it, but Treaty on the D.Va just surviving forever. Baby D.Va though, they need to jump to the point. Oh my goodness, High Noon.
Yuki coming in with the triple kills as well. No response for you, my friend. Coming in with another kill as well. Revenant 2-0 the score.
I mean,
wow.
They managed to cap that point very convincingly, but we saw how much time Bbong bled off them. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. If Bbong can replicate what Unestablished.Juniors did in a faster manner, they definitely have a way back into this game.
That's a really good time here. I mean, earlier on, we saw a match previously, which was, I think, the size of Yen. They got a really good time as well, right? But if you look at this match, Singapore versus Singapore team, that's a really good time.
I mean, the problem with Hanamura is that there's a possibility of dragging it on forever, right? And you can actually defend a point from almost a full loss, where you can almost wipe everybody and they can just come back in time, because Hanamura defense is just so powerful. So we're gonna see now Bbong have an opportunity to attack.
What I'm really looking forward is Fearless gonna go on that Torbjorn, because we've seen him on that Torbjorn as well earlier on, and we've seen this composition. I knew it.
And as you said,
I read you like a book.
He goes onto that Torbjorn, and Fearless. I think that the reason why Lucio is not as favored now is not just because the circle of healing is smaller, but also because the armor on the side of that Torbjorn is just so much. So armor, for example, if you have 50 armor, it actually gives you 100 effective health, because
it's minus 50%.
It's minus 50% damage while you still have the armor on. So it's an important mechanic here, especially as a Torbjorn, to maintain.
You know, not to mention, when you have this kind of composition coming up from Unestablished.Juniors, it's really good to handle against dive compositions. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah. Exactly, and we're gonna see how they're going to deal with this. I mean, the dive composition the Revenant on that Winston is going to put the shield onto that turret. It's going to keep the shield, the turret alive. Even Rebonds on that D.Va can put up the defensive matrix as well and just keep the, Fearless on that Torbjorn alive long enough for his entire team to come back even, maybe.
Oh, they're just going in. They're not even going to scout yet, but they do realize, you know what, I knew Fearless is going to be on that Torbjorn here. They know where he is right now, but Script1 will be doing the flanks from the left side. But what's going to happen here? Is the team going to follow suit, going to the left side, or are they going to go to the right side? This is clever plays they're coming up from Bbong. Going by the right side, allowing Script1 just flank from the left.
And he's actually on the point, getting point. Oh my goodness, they're already on the point, getting time on it. And Unestablished.Juniors need to go in. They need to somehow stop this. Yep, Rebonds, getting onto the point. Fearless building up his turret again just to get points on the point there.
Oh, Script1, 16 HP, but we'll get that orb coming from Mint Monster on that Zenyatta, keeping it alive back to 200 health. But there you go. Like I mentioned earlier, the flanks, man. It's all about the flanks. It's all about confusing your enemy.
And there's so many kills chiming in now for Bbong. Unestablished.Juniors, they've just been wiped from the point here.
Very fast cap. Very clever, I would say. Clever and fast cap coming up from the side of Bbong. They use the flankers, both of the flankers. You know what? I have a Tracer. I have a Genji as well. Why not just go different ways, right?
Exactly, and the way that they jumped on it, even though Legend got a good biotic grenade on most of Bbong, it didn't mean that they were able to get kills, because all Bbong did was they took out one at a time. They went after one hero from Unestablished.Juniors, went for the next. On the other hand, Unestablished.Juniors were a bit confused. They didn't know whether they wanted to save the point. Rebonds went there, but weren't able to save it at all in the end. And Kinzo actually displacing Unestablished.Juniors here, just forcing his hand. Primal Rage.
Oh, he's gonna push everybody away?
He's gonna see if he can boop anyone off the map here. Unfortunately, he's trying to boop a D.Va who can actually fly. So actually gets Script1 though with that fly, and in the end, Unestablished.Juniors able to get first blood. 3 of them going down already.
Exactly, and I do believe Eller is just gonna suicide and reset together with him. I think what he needs to do right now, he needs to switch up. He realized that we don't have enough damage output from long range.
I mean, if he goes into
he's keeping it.
If he goes into Soldier, it's a different story. So I think Elia on his Tracer has a lot of confidence that he's gonna be able to find Legend, gonna be able to find Fearless, and TJ actually getting a bit of damage done to him, but still nothing. Elia thinking whether he wants to get over there, but if he blinks over there and Fearless boops him off, then that's the end. Oh,
sound barrier coming through from Savior. Just oh my goodness, the Nana Booster tactical visor coming through. 4 down for the side of Bbong. 5, 6. It's gonna be a team wipe.
And it was interesting what we saw there. We saw, I believe, Savior just jumping onto the point, Bbong hoping that Unestablished.Juniors weren't able to replicate their good defense. And in the end, we do see Ella, as you were mentioning, swapping out to 76. So that Tracer not getting much work done here.
There you go, Eller switches up to a 76 now. They realize that they need more damage output. They do have Treaty on that self-destruct monster, also with a Transcendence. They might actually be able to push here, Suki.
I mean, Rebonds is using all of his... oh my gosh, Revenant though does drop the Primal Rage to survive. Yuki, the beautiful bomb, manages to take Savior and Alir in one fell swoop.
That's the thing about having a Tracer on the defending side. You can actually just flank your opponents when they're trying to push. Coming from the back lines, as you saw earlier, he just popped the Pulse Bomb right from behind on the second floor.
And he popped the Pulse Bomb, he's already back up to 45%.
Exactly.
So on that Tracer, you know, the ability to just dish out damage with so many Pulse Bombs over and over again, doing a lot of work, getting a lot of dividends back for Unestablished.Juniors.
Can we talk about how TJ as well as Legend, they keep getting those really nice ult charges, those really nice Nano Visor.
Exactly, and self-destruct Seekers going in, doesn't get anyone though. It was a good ultimate, but Yuki going in aggressively, has to recall to survive, and they dropped the Zenyatta ultimate. Monster wants to push in aggressively with his team, but they're not getting any kills though, even though they popped that support ulti.
They should have just went in and get more kills. Right now they're flanking from the left side going in. Do they have Earthshatter? No, but they do have the self-destruct though, and as well they do have the Dragon Blade coming from Script1. They're going to utilize it though. Nano Boosted has been popped. I do believe it's on TJ. TJ pops the Nano Visor as well. Will be able to take down 1, and Yuki follows up with 3 as well down for the side. Going for the Baby D.Va. Pilot mode out and about will get taken down as well. Eller followed up will get taken down yet again as well. This actually might be another team wipe.
Yuki and TJ, the DPS coming out from Unestablished Juniors is just phenomenal, but even Revenant, we saw him on that Winston. When Bbong was trying to push through that doorway, Revenant just stayed slightly out of view and was just Tesla cannoning the rest of the team. While, Script went in on TJ and TJ just popped the ultimate, the Nano Visor, together with Legend, just wiping them.
Monster switching out to a Ana now. I do believe this is a better choice because they have a couple of people to just, actually 3. They can even Nano Boost a Reinhardt to just push this to this point.
Exactly, and Elliot, on this high ground, trying to get some damage done, they need to pick a target, they need to choose who they want to take out first, and take them down swiftly before Unestablished Juniors can build up any more time. A beautiful charge there from Kinzo though. They get Reborns out of the mech.
So they're still trying to contest the point. TJ with another kill on towards Kinzo, but Treaty will be able to take down Reborns on the Diva as well. They do have the Dragon Blade, but will be done and over with. Going on Fearless. Fearless here, just jumping around. Treaty will be able to keep this point alive.
But Alia getting a kill and Script 1 as well, chiming in with his. I think Bbong needs to stand on the point. There was a moment where there was no one on the point there, but Revenant coming back and gets the Nano Boost there on that Winston. Electric 8, but he gets ulted by Kinzo. The beautiful ulti and charge. Although there goes the back.
There you go, Reborn. With the self-destruct, we'll be able to take down one. Revenant follows up with a kill on towards Treaty, but Kinzo still on the point with that Reinhardt to keep.
And they do swap out to a Mei. Yuki now trying to sustain on the point for as long as possible for his team. And Unestablished Juniors all respawning back. Bbong in a bit of trouble here. Kinzo does get the Nano Boost, but can he survive? He's going in, he's pushing things off, but he gets taken out.
That switch coming up from Yuki, that Mei pretty much dealt that fight itself, holds that point together with the Mei itself. Yuki, very clever switch there.
And that was so close to being a 2-tick capture for Bbong, but Unestablished Juniors come out at the perfect timing, making sure that they do not get more out of that push.
We have around 1 minute left to cap this second point. If you look at the ult charges coming up from the side of Bbong, they do have the Earth Shatter. Yet again, I want to point out, Kinzo has had a lot of Earth Shatters in this game.
Yeah, and his Earth Shatters have been great, but it's always because his team doesn't have to follow up. They haven't been able to follow through with this ultimate, and they're going in now. They have to do or die for Bbong here.
They do have a sub 1 minute left to cap the point. A really nice Earth Shatter coming through. Will take down Yuki and Elliot with the tactical visors followed up. They will be able, no, still contesting the point. They need to hold the point here right now. Ellie with the triple kill as well. Revenant pops the Primal Rage. This is really good because they can just hold this point for a really long time with the Primal Rage. But no, the damage
Yuki
with the wall as well as the ice block coming to just hold this point. Ah, there you go. Self-destruct coming in. Double kill coming out. Another kill coming out from Legend as well. He is still there. Yuki still alive. No, Yuki gets taken down. Script 1 follows up with a kill on towards Reborn, but Reborn's with the answers back, and Revenant still on the point as well.
Oh my goodness!
Finally!
They did not cap it in overtime. They capped it with 8 seconds left, which means that Bbong have a minute to re-assault the point. Oh my goodness! So it's 2-2. Bbong get a minute, and Unestablished get 3 minutes and 15 seconds, right? But the point is that Bbong get to assault again. This is their second chance, and this is their opportunity to go in and take the map. It's a possibility.
But for the side of Unestablished Juniors, they have more time to just cap as much as possible. And for the side of Bbong, they need to maximize that 1 minute they have left.
Yeah, but even though it's a minute, though, do you think that a minute is still more? It's still better than
it's possible to just get 2 points with 1 minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
so
all you need to do is just really get a really fast cap and then snowball, because you have a lot of ult charges when you fast cap.
I mean, Bbong have the opportunity to attack first, so because they have less time in the bank to go in. So UE Juniors, they're going to have to hold this for 1 minute, whereas Bbong, they need to they need to get this point. If they want to secure themselves an opportunity to go to more games, they want to even out the series, then they need to get the kills and the point here.
Yeah. Wow, what an exciting map it has been so far. Hanamura seems to be really close for both teams here. Oh, they do have, not gonna stick on that Hanzo though, but they do have that young dive coming through Eller on that Tracer yet again.
I think they're going to see if they can replicate what they did, but Fearless now running the Lucio, they decide not to go for the Topion here.
TJ now on that main instead. This is a very clever play here, but we'll get the dive comes coming in. This is what I was speaking about. They get 2 kills straight off the bat, and Eller is going to get a lot of out charges here, but Legend drops the Bio Nade, will take down Kinzo, and TJ will get taken down. Eller is on a roll.
And the kills, just chiming in for Bbong is just too much. Bbong's trying to delay them, trying to buy as much time for Unestablished Juniors as possible, but it's not enough. And Bbong get an extra 30 seconds to go, but they only have 42 seconds now. They need to get onto the second point.
But allowing your opponents to get 1 point with 1 minute only, that's huge.
Exactly, and they did it so quickly now, and they're just going straight in, not caring about what Unestablished Juniors, but TJ picks up Savior, but Kinzo takes Legend right off the bat, and they're going in aggressively. They're actually going to get some time on the point here, but no, Rebonds as well as Fearless combined together. Rebonds with, oh no, is he going to get the kill? He gets a kill on Treaty as he pops out of the mech, which means that Unestablished Juniors is actually going to be able to fully hold this point. Bbong was not able to touch the second point at all, but they still managed to get the first point. Wait, no, someone's contesting.
Someone's contesting. Eller is still there, but there you go.
Oh my goodness, that was...
I thought it was going to ninja cap that, but still, with only 1 minute, they managed to cap 1 point.
Exactly. And Unestablished Juniors here, they need to cap this 1 point, and then they need to get time on the second. And they need to get at least 30, they need to at least get the first tick in order to take this map.
Right. Right now, this is going to be, might be the last round, or we might actually see a tie.
We might see a draw,
We might see a draw. So really looking forward to see what these teams have in store for us in this final. What might be the final round of this match?
Yeah, and we're going to see now Unestablished Juniors have an opportunity to attack. And they need to get the first point and at least 1 tick on the second in order to take this map.
Yep. And right now, if you look at Unestablished Juniors, they are taking their time to see what they need to pick here. Because if I was Bbong, I'm ready. I know what Unestablished Juniors is going to bring up next.
But it depends. I really think that this depends on who gets the first pick off. Like we saw earlier, Yuki running that Roadhog, he wanted to get the first pick off so badly. As a team, they wanted to get the first pick off, but Alir actually just countered Yuki. He dodged out of the hook and managed to take out their Roadhog straight away.
As a Roadhog, you're pretty much a walking alt charge. You know, you allow your team, you allow your opponent to just shoot you free. The moment you miss that hook, that's it. Yeah,
but you're at the same time, you're an assassinator, right?
Yeah.
You get that hook means someone dies. And we do see Kinzo just trying to get a bit of charge on his Fire Strike, but doesn't get it in the end. So we see TJ on the Pharah now.
This might actually be really good for the side of Bbong here. They do have that 76, as well as they do have Treaty. That's going to allow him to just get really fast kills here. So far, no one is dying, but Yuki will get a straight kill onto a Savior. That's huge.
Exactly, so 1 down on the side of Bbong now. Unestablished Juniors actually standing on the point. They're going to try Treaty!
What a long range hook coming in from Treaty, but still, Yuki will still survive. No! Coming from the back lines here, Script 1 will get a double kill.
Kills just chiming in from both teams. Script 1 and I basically was Yuki getting hooked there, Treaty getting the hook there did so much work, but Rebonds did so much work with that defense matrix, and now Script 1, oh my goodness, getting so many kills, getting the mech, getting Reinhardt, getting the baby diva, but the revive coming from Legend.
We'll keep them in the fight as well, but the whole is coming through. Will just deal so much damage onto us. Oh, Savior, no! Rebonds will take him down with the diva mech callback.
Baby Diva kills the Roadhog in the end. His mech is so low though, 31 right now. He gets kicked out of his mech again. And Elia and Kinzo, oh, he gets booped off, but he falls off.
He falls off. He needs to reset, but they still have around sub 2 minutes to get to this first point. But if you look at the Earth Shatter is there for the side of Bbong.
But Revenant as well, he's coming up to it. He has it now pretty much. And he's going to be able to see who's going to Reinhardt battle. Kinzo actually manages to get 3 or 4 in the background, but Revenant charges in, takes out Kinzo, and Yuki with the tactical visor takes out 2 as well.
What a great charge coming out from Revenant there. He actually just stopped that pretty much was the game changer. That charge itself.
I mean, Kinzo, he managed to hit a lot of Unestablished Juniors, but Revenant just charging in perfectly, getting that Reinhardt as he went in. So now they have 1:35 to get 33% on this point in order to take the map.
They have a lot of ult charges, Suki. They have a lot of ult charges. Legend really close to that res as well. They pop the Earth Shatter there as well. Doesn't get anyone though, unfortunately. But Eller, Script, and Kinzo will get 3 down. They not. Oh my goodness, what a play coming up from the side of Bbong. Not only did they clear the team, they're gonna get more ult charges from that as well.
Exactly, and they've held off Unestablished Juniors once, and they even made Revenant use his ultimate. But though TJ swapping out onto that McCree, they're going double hit scan here for Unestablished Juniors.
They swapped it out. TJ now on a McCree instead. Legend does have that resurrection coming out from the Mercy as well. But the 3D on the D.Va though, he can just nullify the damage, but as I said, the 3D is going to get taken out of the mech.
And no,
Reborn's actually got taken out of the mech.
Reborn's gets taken out as well, which means that Unestablished Juniors have to wait even longer. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll continue. That's fine. But TJ right now will take down Eller as well. But the thing is that you do have 3 ult charges up.
They do, and as long as they pick off Legend, I think Bbong have a good chance at defending this. This is the last push coming up from Unestablished Juniors here.
Legend keeping himself hidden there. He knows he needs to pop that res at the last minute.
Yeah, and at the same time, Kinzo is just standing on the point. He's going to try and survive. But they're going to contest, they're going to try and get it. Reborns is on the point right now.
Nano Visor coming through, just takes down 2 as well. Legend coming back. Are you going to come back through? He does have that res, so there you go. Legend with a 4-man res together with that self-destruct as well. Reborns coming back into the fight yet again.
They cannot leave the point. Unestablished Juniors have to stay on it in order to keep the fight alive.
They just need 1 tick in this point. All it needs is 1 tick.
But unfortunately, the kills are chiming in. Kinzo gets TJ. He popped the Primal Rage. Is he going to get more? Reborn's the only one. Wait, they dropped the sound barrier. Fearless there trying to save his team.
Savior does have the sound barrier coming through as well. They do have a Nano Boost coming through as well. They're going to be able to hold this point.
It's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw.
So both of these teams 3-3. And now we're going into the best of 1. Control point, Lijiang.
We're gonna go to Mile here, Suki, and it's only the 2nd map.
I mean, it was interesting because when we watched King's Row, we saw Unestablished Juniors. They definitely were, I would say, more. They full held. They didn't even let Bbong get the first point. But here we see they actually draw, and it was so close. Unestablished Juniors just the last few pushes just didn't really get much done.
Yeah, but I felt like both teams put their A game in that map. They tried their best to get as much points as possible, and both made really sick plays. The thing about is that a lot of these players, they made really good plays, and then they just replied with another really good play.
Exactly. I mean, Bbong getting that first point in sub 1 minute is actually very impressive. For people who don't know, getting that first point Hanamura is so crucial to start the momentum going, and some teams can be stuck there for like minutes. So we're gonna see now who's gonna take this map. So currently the series is still 1-0. We're going into a Lijiang best of 1 to see who takes the 2nd map. Oh, sorry, it's Ilios.
It's gonna be...
Okay. So now we're going to go into Ilios. Because they drew on Hanamura, they're gonna see a best of 1 Ilios to see who gets the map.
This is so crucial because if UE Juniors, Unestablished Juniors actually win this map, they're up by 2 points, and then the next map is gonna be match point for them.
So we're gonna see if Bbong can maintain their composure and get this first control point. I mean, they definitely responded well in Hanamura. They came back to draw with Unestablished Juniors from behind. And that's a very impressive play coming up from Bbong there.
And the next map will be Ilios best of 1 tiebreaker. So this is we've seen a lot of do or dies, right?
Exactly.
But right now in this finals, every match is do or die.
I mean, that's when you get to this level of the competition, or this stage of the competition, it really is. If you don't do it, you're gonna go home, and if you try or you manage, you're gonna be the top 2 in Southeast Asia Overwatch Tournament. So we're gonna see Unestablished Juniors, they're going to be on the red side, and Bbong are gonna be on the blue. Unestablished Juniors gonna be running the dive comp. that we know they like to run. So TJ once again taking the Pharah, Legend on that Mercy, Yuki Genji, Rebonds on the Diva, and Yui Revenant on that Winston. So Fearless once again reprising his role as Lucio.
For the public information here, it is a best out of 1. Alright, it's a best out of 1. So as long as the team caps the point, 1 point, that's it. They take the map.
Exactly, and I would find this a very strange situation where we didn't expect Bbong to be able to get that first point with 1 minute to go, and here we see an opportunity for them to reverse it completely.
I guess they weren't ready because Bbong, Eller. Seen a lot of Widow plays here coming up from this map. So I was going to say earlier, this map favors the Widowmakers.
Exactly. So we're going to see if he can do what he did earlier, I believe, on that Widow as well. We're going to see Script 1 getting a lot of damage done onto him as the Genji. And Yuki going in, looking for a good shot, but he gets actually a little bit of damage done by Elia onto him.
And TJ on that Pharah as well, going on towards the side of Xavier. They're really close on getting taken down. But the heals coming out from Monster might actually get taken down. Secret gets taken down. TJ will follow up with a double kill onto his Monster as well as Elders going on for more as well. The heals coming out from Legend will keep him alive. The sky is his area here. He has free reign.
Exactly, no one is dealing with him. And even when they tried to take him out, Rebonds gave that bubble onto TJ. So if you look at the lineup from Unestablished Juniors, it's all about sustaining TJ. It's all about keeping him alive, letting him do the damage while Yuki goes into the backline, takes out the supports.
Hello, might actually get taken down there by Pharah itself. Really close, but the heals coming up as well keep him alive.
And Script 1 swapping out to the McCree here. He hasn't been playing the McCree much. He's been playing mostly Genji. And we see the ultimate coming out.
Ooh.
The beautiful
goodness.
headshots from Script 1 onto TJ. And even though the Graviton Surge was dropped by Rebonds, the kills are chiming in for Bbong right now.
But they do have the res though, but no, Kinzo will be able to just snipe away Legend from getting in that res. And they might actually be able to cap the point here, Baksuki.
Yeah, and Revenant, he's doing the best he can. He did prop the Primal Rage, but he's going to get taken out here. And I think Fearless is still alive on that Lucio behind them. So they need to get the Lucio out. They need to kill a couple of players in, but Revenant getting taken out means that they are fighting now 5v6.
Do you know that Rebonds is doing so much because he got that Graviton Surge really fast. And look at it, he has already 90% yet again. And look at
100 energy though.
100 energy. He's been high energy on this Zarya for a really long time throughout this whole period of this map.
Exactly, and Rebond's just doing so much work right now.
Oh my goodness.
Is he going to be able to
There
hit?
you go, really nice Graviton Surge. TJ does have the Rocket Barrage, he's going to pop in. There you go, Justice rains from above together with Yuki on that Dragon Blade. But so far, only one has been taken down. And Xavier still has a sound barrier, will pop it. Just trying to keep this point alive.
And Kinzo does take out Legend though, so TJ has no heals right now. 48 health left on this Pharah. Fearless though does take out Treaty, and it looks like the kills are coming in for Unestablished Juniors here.
Rebonds is doing so much damage with this Zarya. Always on a high energy, always utilizing those berries. He's gonna get another one as well. Script 1 will get taken down. Rebonds is on high energy on full roll.
But he gets taken out by Kinzo, the Primal Rage being popped by Winston there. He's going after TJ, and we actually have a DC. So unfortunately there, Yuki got DC'd mid-fight, and this could be disastrous actually for Unestablished Juniors.
Yeah, but they did get to cap the point back. Especially,
No, I think Bbong actually took the point there.
The point back. Yeah. But I mean, this is pretty unfortunate. This happens a lot as well. This is pretty much what happens usually in an esports event. So do apologize for the technical difficulties that we're having right now. All right, Yuki is back online. We're going to go straight back into the match at the best of 1 for Ilios.
So we see Bbong actually took the point there. So they're going to get some time here, and it's going to be 51% to Unestablished Juniors, 62 here. And they definitely have an opportunity here to hold the point now.
And Rebonds still on that Zarya. He's doing a lot of work so far. And Kinzo just jumping up in the air, trying to take down. Oh, he's going to get taken down. Too much aggression coming from Kinzo. Will pay him his price here. Going for more as well. Rebonds still doing a lot of work. Oh, no, high note. Not going to allow anything coming out of that as well. Revenant just pushing him away. And TJ will get a double kill.
I mean, Script won that he got taken out by both Revenant and I believe Bbong, just pushing them back. And here we're going to see Unestablished.Juniors take control of the point once again. So 80% to 65 now. Are they going to be able to hold it?
What they can do is just be a little bit more aggressive, not allow your enemy team to get to the point, because right now they have more percentage on the point. They just need to keep the aggression going, keep the fights going as well. Bring the fight to Bbong.
Exactly, and Graviton Surge from Bbong. They're gonna Rocket Barrage.
But the defense matrix will stop everything. He will be able to get only one down, which is crucial. They took 2 of the supports down from the side of Bbong.
And once again, it's pretty much a team-wipe. Bbong will have to regroup here, and they have one last push, 95%. They need to be able to touch the point here. Kinzo going in, but he gets taken out. 98%, 99 overtime now on the side of Bbong.
They do have the Transcendence. They do have the defense, the self-destruct as well coming up from D.Va. Here we go again. He takes 2 down. He even takes Legend down. There's no res.
And now we're going to see if TJ, can he survive? No, but they drop Savior. Drops the sound barrier, giving Bbong a second life in this fight.
Still trying to come back to the point. Legend still has that the resurrection as well. But Fearless will be able to take down D.Va as well. Revenant. Oh my goodness, it's all about Unestablished Juniors here right now. But Kinzo replies with a kill on towards Bbong. And TJ really low on health there. Where are the heals coming from Legend? Legend brings back alive. Bbong is back on the point to fight with his team. And it's still going up and down here. Kinzo just trying to keep the point alive for his team.
Yeah, but they're going to take him down very swiftly here. And Unestablished Juniors are going to take the map.
What a neck-to-neck battle for the second map. Unestablished Juniors take it. They lead the series 2-0.
Thank you so much, Adam. Next map is going to be a control map. But before we go into the map as well, let's talk a little bit more about what happened earlier on in that Hanamura as well as the best of 1.
I mean, to me, Bbong definitely managed to sustain as long as possible, but Unestablished Juniors just proving that their aggression was just, too good for Bbong to handle.
Yeah, and then they finished up the second map with a tiebreaker. That's a control map, and the next map is going to be Nepal, which is a control map as well.
So they got a bit of warm-up in the control map, and now they're going to go back into Nepal. We're going to see whether Unestablished Juniors are going to hang on to their lead and take the series, or if we're going to see whether Bbong can come back with a reverse sweep.
So without further ado, the third map of the match, it's going to be Nepal. Woo! Here we go, guys. The third map of the match. It's going to be Unestablished Juniors versus Bbong.
And this is Bbong's last opportunity to stay in the tournament. They need to win this map. Otherwise, Unestablished Juniors go straight into the grand finals.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this map, Suki, because this is pretty much which Singaporean team will play against the grand finalist, which is Saizon Bien from Vietnam.
I mean, Unestablished Juniors, they've been around for longer than Bbong.
Unestablished has been Unestablished Revenant. Has been around the scene ever since the beta days of Overwatch in Singapore.
Exactly.
So with that kind of experience, he led his team, a bunch of really young, talented players, grouped them up for around 5 months, and now they're here at the low brackets finals.
Yeah, and if you look at what they're gonna run, if they're gonna stick with this tank composition actually means that they're gonna sustain through all the damage that Bbong can throw at them. They are running a Reinhardt Zarya. So once again, Bbong's on that Zarya, reprising his role, doing a lot of work.
It's a mirror situation here. Both teams have the same composition.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna see mirror matchup Nepal on a control point, which is also a mirror matchup.
There you go. Probably gonna give the barrier on towards the Reinhardt, just getting as much charges as possible. But Bbong known for his Zarya here.
Exactly, and he's doing a lot of work, actually getting a lot of damage down onto the side of Bbong. And Bbong, they're taking the balcony side, but he gets hooked in. Oh my goodness, he almost gets taken out there.
The bubbles will keep him alive, but that's all she wrote. Ella will finish him up. And that's a lot of ult charges for that 76, Suki.
Exactly, and they're going onto the point. Everybody's charging in. They're trying to get a good charge on the damage, but Revenant is so low, gets taken out. Treaty and Kinzo getting 2 kills into the fight.
Fearless.
3 now. And not enough though. Fearless tried his best to sustain the point for Unestablished Juniors, but gets taken out by Bbong.
That was a very nice play there coming up from the side of Bbong. They cornered Revenant and the side there, not allowing him to get out, and Fearless was stuck in that room as well.
Exactly. Both Kinzo and Revenant charged in from both sides at the same time, but Revenant unable to sustain, considering that Kinzo was getting all the heals there. He's so low though, Kinzo almost falling down there, but he survives due to the great heals coming out from Monster.
He's still low though. Kinzo, where are the heals? I'm probably going to ask his teammates, where are you? Finally, we'll get some heals from Monster there. Pop the sound barrier as well. They do have 4 ults out, but they're going to use it. Whole Hog coming through. Zarya ultis as well. The combinations finally gets one down. TJ with a reply to Nano Visor will take down one. Script one with another kill on towards Yuki as well. 2-for-2 situation here.
And a beautiful sleep onto Script 1 means that his team gets, wrecked in when he's still sleeping, and Savior gets picked off as well. Script 1 on the Zarya, still alive, but he got the nano boost and then he got slept by Legend.
What they can do right now, they can stagger more kills, because right now, all alone, that is Ella on the 76. Oh, no, he needs a fallback. Hey, relax, bro.
And he gets a hook in onto Revenant and the sleep as well. Ella gets a kill on Revenant, opening it up for Bbong.
Wow, this is a very different side of Bbong we've seen so far. They've been really aggressive throughout this whole point of the map.
Exactly, and Treaty, I think, on this Roadhog, really been the hero for his team, getting those key hooks in, and they're going to try and get the point here, take it away from Unestablished Juniors.
They're still on the point, still trying to get the point. They hooks him in, go bye-bye, Roadhog, you're going to get taken down, Treaty. Right now, they're still back on the point. Revenant does have the Earthshatter, charges in on towards Kinzo, will take him down, finished up by Reborns.
And the kills are just chiming in for Unestablished Juniors. Even though Bbong was so aggressive there, they weren't able to make it into a big, a big take on the side of Bbong.
There you go, TJ. Look at that ult charges coming up from the side of Unestablished Juniors. They almost have 5 ults up. TJ really close to that tactical visor. A lot of ult economy for the side of Unestablished Juniors
but
here.
Like what they're doing, they're being sneaky. Yuki and Reborn just stay in this little corner. They want to get a good Graviton Surge into the Roadhog ulti here.
There you go. Fire at will. Whole Hog coming through. The damage is coming in front of backlines. Reborns with a triple kill. Followed up with TJ as well. They're going to get a 2k, almost 6. They're trying to clear this Lucio as well. It's a team wipe.
I mean, we knew what Reborns was going to do. He was waiting to get that perfect Graviton Surge. And Yuki and TJ both chiming in with those ultimates as well.
They do have 2 ults up yet as well. Legend on that Nano Boost, and then Revenant still has the Earthshatter. Earthshatter, probably one of the best ultimates in the game.
And Fearless coming up as well to his sound barrier. So Unestablished Juniors have a lot of tools to fight against Bbong, but here we go. Oh my goodness, it's
trying to just block the damage coming from that tactical visor. Eller forced to fall back. They do get 4 down for the side of Unestablished Juniors here. Drops down to the ground, Reborns. There you go. Whole Hog coming in, pushes everybody away. And they will be able to cap the point back.
So Bbong, but at the same time, Unestablished Juniors have already 97% on the point, which means that Bbong cannot afford to lose any more fights here. And here we see Yuki and Treaty both on those Roadhogs doing so much work now. We're combining with the Zarya ultimates, just doing a lot here.
Nice need there, but no follow-ups. Unfortunately, they're still trying to fight the point back.
Yeah,
they do have the Earthshatter. They still have the Nano Bosuki. Oh my goodness gracious me. That Earthshatter was so much for the side of Unestablished Juniors to handle. And if you look at that, they only have 96%. They still had the Earthshatter throughout that whole period of that round of the map.
No, Kinzo, he landed that Earthshatter onto Revenant and stopped Revenant in his track. So the entire team, Unestablished Juniors, they got routed because of that beautiful Earthshatter from Kinzo. He pulled the trigger first. I think Revenant was actually just about to pull it as well.
Wow, what a round. What a surprising round as well coming up from the side of Bbong. I've never seen such aggressive plays coming up from this team.
Exactly, and we've seen Kinzo on that Reinhardt do so much work. He actually landed the beautiful Earthshatter onto Revenant, and we do see Reven now onto that Winston. So maybe they are not willing to play the game that Bbong is playing. They want to play their own game. They're gonna play Yuki onto that Genji, and TJ Legend once again, Pharmacy.
I mean, that part of the map as well, it favors a lot of 76. So maybe that's why there's a lot of pits, especially for Roadhogs, just hook people in. So that's a better choice for that map. But this one is different. It's all about the Pharah. A lot of space for Pharahs to play.
But at the same time, Bbong are still sticking to their guns. They're still sticking to the same lineup, even though it's a different phase of the map. And TJ actually getting a lot of damage in here. He just has so much free reign. No one is attacking him. He is getting pinged by Monster, but not getting enough. 3D running very low, but Monster once again healing up.
Look at the ult charges.
Roadhog. The ult charges coming in from Unestablished.Juniors. TJ 90%, 100%. TJ has his rocket barrage already.
He was doing so much damage to the side of Bbong, but no one followed up. He was the only one on point. Reborns even gets taken down.
Exactly, and the kills, even though we saw TJ do so much, he was just uncontested. They just ignored him. Pretty much Bbong didn't bother with them at all. And now they're gonna see if they can hunt down the Pharah Mercy. I think they're not gonna bother. I think they're just gonna wait for the team to come back. And it was a very definitive win coming out from Bbong there.
The reason why Xavier on a Lucio got a sound barrier start off the match as well, even on the first push, because he was doing so much work on the Lucio, healing his teammates.
Exactly. And here we're gonna see Yuki going in aggressively, gets taken out by Ella though. Ella's so good on this soldier right now. Oh, he gets a res, but is it gonna be enough? They drop the tactic nano visor going in, and Yuki is gonna be taken out here. Revenant as well. It's a triple kill, but TJ gets a kill onto Kinzo, and 3D even pulls out the whole hog.
They knew about that resurrection coming up from the Mercy, so they were ready for it. Eller popped out their tactical visor together with Monsters. Nanabu just clear the whole team, even after a resurrection.
Exactly, so Legend now actually recognizing that maybe the Pharmacy combo is not so good. TJ onto that Soldier 76, Legend onto that Ana.
Right now, deflects the Fire Strike. Coming from the side of Kinzo there. Reborns does have the barrier, probably going to give out to Revenant as well. Getting some energy coming out from the enemy team. Kinzo does have the Urge Attack. There you go. Together with the Graviton Surge as well as Nano Boost as well. Yuki, oh my goodness, Yuki, you are insane. That Genji play coming to just clear the whole team from Bbong.
The Zarya plays from both sides, Script 1 and Reborns, both their Zarya plays are spectacular, but Yuki knew the perfect timing for his Dragon Blade to go in, get those slashes in on all 6 members of Bbong. Even though Kinzo landed a beautiful Earth Shatter, it was just completely nullified by that Dragon Blade.
Wow, what a play coming up from the side of Unestablished.Juniors. And Revenant does have the Urge. It's all about mind games here. It's all about who's going to drop whose barriers first. But he does know that Kinzo doesn't have the Urge because he did just use it earlier on.
Exactly, but we see his shield is actually going to go down though. And now Xavier drop the sound barrier, but are they going to be able to get some kills? Revenant does not, and they actually fall back. So Bbong, they drop the sound barrier to survive, but then fall back instead of pushing the point.
I like how they just respected. Oh, there you go. Urge Shatters, but only gets one down though. Charges in, tries to go for more. Yuki with another Dragon Blade replies with 4 kills for the side of Unestablished. 5, actually 6. It's a team wipe yet again.
Exactly, and there's a beautiful play there coming out from Unestablished.Juniors. I think Bbong, when they dropped that sound barrier, I think Unestablished.Juniors fell back, and then Bbong as well didn't want to push the issue. There was a lot of back and forth there, mind games, as you were saying, between Kinzo and Revenant, but now the reverse is true, because now Kinzo has the ultimate and Revenant doesn't.
Yeah, but Reborns does have the Graviton Surge. He is on Iron Energy the whole time. Another Graviton Surge coming in through. Another 2 down for the side. He does have the Urge Shatter. Is he going to use it now though? He needs to use it now because they only have 80%. They're going to clear the whole team. Sleeping Reinhardt as well. What a nice sleep down coming up from Legend. That pretty much stopped the Earth Shatter from coming through.
It actually stopped Bbong in their tracks. If Legend hadn't landed that sleep dart, he would have gotten the Earth Shatter on at least 4 of Unestablished.Juniors.
Right now, they're 90% Tsuki. Can they come back from this though?
I mean, they need to contest the point as soon as possible, but Revenant very close to his ultimate. He wants to be sneaky. He's gonna do it. He's gonna
Earth Shatter! Earth Shatter from the back lines! What a nice Earth Shatter! He knew down to the T what to do. They will clear the whole side of Bbong and take the second round of the map.
So that was a very, very smart play. Coming out there from Revenant, he hid in the little doorway. He knew that Bbong were not going to check the corners, and then he just went in with the Earth Shatter from behind. It's just beautiful plays actually coming out from him.
You know what's really good? What Revenant did, he was only on 90%. He knew what he needed to do. Pop the Fire Strike. when the team comes in as a group, you pop the fire strike, you get the fire strike onto multiple enemies, you get a lot of ult charges at one point in time. The moment he gets that ult charge, the moment he has the Earth Shatter, he drops it.
But at the same time, as he went in, Legend actually dropped a biotic grenade on the entire team of Bbong as they're entering the doorway as well. So a beautiful combination coming out from Legend and Revenant right there. So we're going to see them go into the next phase of the map. And they're going to see Legend actually swap out onto a Zenyatta here, wanting to take out the heavy tanks of Bbong.
I mean, it's a very clever choice here because together with Reborn's on a Tracer now. Wow, Reborn's playing a Tracer.
But Revenant though, doing so much damage. Oh my goodness, he actually almost takes out, I believe, one of the Roadhog just by himself. And Ella now running a bit low. They're all pushing up the side. They're going in, Revenant.
There you go, Reborn's on that Tracer here, coming from the back line, just trying to take down you. Oh, there you go, just as I said, the Discord Orbs together with the Tracer is just doing so much damage to the tanks on the side of Bbong.
The Discord Orbs. This is what I was talking about, the difference between an experienced team and a team that is not as experienced. Unestablished Juniors with Revenant leading the pack, they actually have a game plan for every single phase of the map, and you can see it as they play it.
Yeah, man, Reborn's surprising Tracer plays coming up from this player here. Usually you see him playing tanks. Right now, he's going to pop out that Tracer, but Triti will get a kill onto us, Revenant. This might actually be the game opener here, but Yuji KO Kurai coming from the black lines, blocks the hooks as well. But the damage coming up from Kinzo on that Winston is just too much to handle, and they're going to take 3 down. It might be 4 here. Legend might be the last one as well. And 5, actually. I
mean, it was a late kill onto Kinzo, but then again, TJ gave away his life for that, so they do get to spend some time in the point here. Bbong, actually, that was a very good, very good take from them. Revenant, he actually charged in, or he jumped in aggressively onto Bbong, hoping that Legend and Fearless are going to keep him alive, but once again, without that Zarya, without that Ana, he doesn't have as much sustain as he did earlier.
Let's look at the ult charges from both teams. They do have 2 ults up for the side of Bbong here. They do have 2 ults up as well for the side of Unestablished Juniors. And look at the amount of damage on that Tesla Cannon onto it. Script 1 and TJ with the tactical Viders coming through will take down 2 as well. Ella with the replies, but TJ is on a roll here. Takes down 1 more as well. And Legend follows up. TJ gets another kill. 4 down by TJ alone.
Oh my goodness, TJ on his soldier. Did you see that Helix rocket onto Ella was just beautiful timing. Like, you only get to that stage, like, he saved the rocket just for Ella. And that's important. As a soldier, you want to be doing DPS, you want to be, making sure that you keep raining down damage onto enemies, but you must know when to use that Helix rocket, when to use your cooldowns.
Exactly, right now. They do have the Primal Rage on Revenant though. They can pop it just to stall as much time as possible on the point. He will pop it. He will just push everybody away. But 2 are already down. 3 are already down for the side of Unestablished Juniors. 4, 5, 6. It might be the team wipe here. Yuki's still alive somewhere. But finally, there you go. Team wipe.
Yep, so Bbong once again slipping the point. This is such a back and forth fight. There's no sort of clear winner. You don't know who's gonna take it actually. It's just on the edge right now. Every time one team pushes, the other team they don't defend this point as well as they should be. And here we see Monster on that Zenyatta doing so much work. The Discord Orbs actually meaning that Unestablished Junior can't just jump in willy-nilly. And here we go, Kinzo pops the Primal Rage going in. He takes out Legend right off the bat, even though Fearless dropped the sound barrier. Yuki gets taken out by Treaty as well.
Very nicely played here coming up from Bbong. They force the Transcendence as well. That's actually pretty good for Unestablished Juniors right now because the next fight itself, they might actually be able to get the point back. But look at the amount of aggression. So aggressive, so offensive. Bbong taking the lead here.
I think they're sort of warmed up. They're ready to go in. Kinzo, they're almost getting taken out straight away by TJ, I think. And Kinzo just has to fall back, but Revenant not willing to let him go. Goes in, but he gets hooked and taken out by Treaty. But Fearless takes out Kinzo and kills. Chiming in for Unestablished Juniors. Script 1 pulls out Dragon Blade, but it's not enough. His team is falling around him.
There you go. They do still have Yuki on the... Oh, nope. Script 1 will get taken down by Reborns here. They finally capped the point back. 99% though for Bbong. All they need to do is cap the point and win the map.
But Unestablished Juniors, as long as they defend the point successfully for 2 more pushes, they're gonna take the point. So it's a very close map. We're gonna see Kinzo though. He's trying to find a way to go in. He wants to know whether his team is ready to go in.
He needs to scout. He needs to scout where the supports are from the back line.
He wants to flank from the left while the Tracer goes in from the other side. And they're going in now. Elia on the Tracer looking for the supports. He's going after TJ actually. No, decides going after Legend now. But Script 1 gets taken out by Yuki right off the bat. Does not bode well. Savior though boops off Revenant. And TJ takes a few out with them. No, in the end, Unestablished.Juniors is able to get the kills. 4 down, 5 down, 6 down on the side of Bbong. And Unestablished.Juniors take the point. So 2-1 now, favor of Unestablished.Juniors.
The baits coming up from, I do believe it's Legend, you know, just bringing that Genji coming in. You know what, you want to come in? Come in, bro. You don't take me down, come in, take it down. I do believe it's a Tracer. In Script 1 or Ella on the Tracer?
It was Ella.
Ella was the Tracer, right? Just trying to take down the supports on the back lines. But while he was doing that, his team was getting wrecked on the point.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened there was Bbong really aggressively, they know what they want to do. They want to take out Legend, they wanted to take out Fearless. But at the same time, Unestablished.Juniors, they had TJ on their backlines defending the supports for them. And it was just, they were unable to get a kill at all. So Unestablished.Juniors, if they take this point, they take the map and the series. Bbong, this is their last breath here in the tournament.
Here we go. This might be the last round of this map. As well, of this match, as a match point here.
Exactly. And we're gonna see now TJ doing so much work, but actually Kinzo gets the kill on Fearless first. And Ella does get picked off by Yuki, but it looks like it's gonna be a very back and forth back. No, yeah, the kills are just chiming in for both sides. And they're all just skirmishing on this high ground here. Oh,
Kinzo will get a kill onto his TJ here, but as Yuki there. But I do believe that this is in favor of Unestablished.Juniors so far. Oh, that was a really close direct hit there. If TJ landed that, I would just go for it.
I mean, Savior managed to get out there. Monster as well, he fell back when he had very little health. So they know their game plan now. They're going to change up heroes. They're going to once again go back onto this Ana 76 combo on the side of Bbong.
They're getting that high ground advantage here, utilizing the fact that they do have that 76, the hit scan character coming from the top ground, but they need to bring the fight to the side of Unestablished. They actually kept the point without a fight.
Exactly, and Unestablished, they just held onto that high ground a bit too long, which means that now there's time ticking for Bbong. Even though they're all falling a bit low, Revenant jumping in aggressively onto the Ana, wants to take him out, yes, does take out Ana, and they manage to get a few kills here. Ella now in a lot of trouble, gets taken out. So even though they do get onto the point without contesting it or without any contest, they lose it straight away.
Very nicely played, especially from Revenant, jumping all the way to the back and popping the barrier, not allowing anything, just using that barrier to block the damage coming in, and not to mention he blocked the grenades coming out from the side of Monster to damage him at all.
Yeah, so he stopped the healing as well as the damage. And we see Revenant now hiding in this little space where he wants to see where the enemy team is going to come from. And he knows now Bbong is coming in from this little alley. And he's just gonna cause so much trouble once he puts down that shield and he puts down the damage coming out. Oh, jumping into the entire enemy team with the Primal Rage. He is safe, but Rebonds drops the Diva Mech Bomb, takes out Savior.
Oh my goodness, look at it. He has 3 in the corner all by himself. He's just pushing everybody away with the Primal Rage. Wow, what a play, Revenant.
And they actually managed to take a team wipe once again. Bbong in so much trouble right now.
There was just 1 Primal Rage, by the way.
I mean, Rebonds did drop the mech, but he wanted to get Savior out of the way because they knew Savior had that sound barrier, so it was a very smart play coming out from Unestablished.Juniors there.
Wow, what? We don't see that often, especially from a Winston, to just utilize that Primal Rage, just block everybody in the corner.
And now we see though, Treaty actually half-health. Monster gets picked off by Yuki straight off the bat. This is their last fight, the last opportunity for Bbong to take it. They're going to jump, but Savior gets picked off by Rebonds on the point, and this is disastrous for Bbong right now.
Oh, what a nice shatter coming out from Kinzo here, but the damage output is not enough. There's no follow-up, and Unestablished.Juniors will finally go to the grand finals of the Overwatch Southeast Asian Tournament.
Back and forth in Nepal, Unestablished.Juniors take the map and the match. They're headed to the grand finals. Come on over, guys. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Revenant, man. I guess you're the MVP of the match, huh? How do you feel?
I think I feel great, but I don't think I'm the MVP of the match. I think the whole team did their best. And here we are.
Well said, well said. So, in the grand finals against Saison VN, what do you think are your chances?
I think it'll be quite a tough match, but we'll show them what we got.
Well done indeed. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you in the grand finals, all right? So that's it for the lower bracket finals. Next up is the grand finals matchup between Saison VN and Unestablished Juniors. We'll catch you then.